We are taking back Latin America through our economic leadership. There will be no bullets. Maybe for your first loan, your parents co-signed for it.
Sure.
We basically co-signed. We came in, we inherited a mess. We have brought the inflation down.
Let's do some more debunking of Scott Bessent, who is more and more proving to be just JD Vance levels bad at this. So if you can, take a moment, leave us a like on the video. It helps us out a ton. We're trying to get to 30,000 subscribers, and let's get right to the breakdown.
We came in, we inherited a mess. We have brought the inflation down. And Rob, there are two ways for curing affordability. There's bringing inflation down, because some of the prices we are going to be able to bring down.
Yeah, except prices across the board have gone up over 2% since Trump has taken office, reversing from a consistent downward trend when Biden was leaving office. We had a booming manufacturing sector, only for that to collapse under Trump, and we've had multiple months of manufacturing job loss. Grocery prices are up 3.2%. Retail is through the roof. Toys are through the roof, etc. And in the midst of all of this, we're sending $40 billion to Argentina, which Republicans just voted against redirecting to healthcare for Americans. Hilarious, because when we're sending weapons, not even money, but weapons to Ukraine, it's, oh, that money can be better spent here on Americans, even though, again, we weren't sending money. However, when we actually are sending money that can be better spent on Americans, well, it's Republicans voting against using it for Americans. That's so America first.
We are taking back Latin America through our economic leadership. There will be no bullets. Chile has an election coming up. Bolivia just had an election. First time in 20 years they've gone center-right. They have embraced the U.S.
Yeah.
Paraguay, Ecuador.
Yeah.
So our whole hemisphere is coming our way, and the Obama administration had the same opportunity.
Right, guys, this is as we keep inching Navy ships closer and closer, indiscriminately bombing fishing boats with possible civilians on them without evidence or justification, mind you, after we preemptively bombed Iran, and then we're threatening to send U.S. troops to Nigeria. That's marked what now, like 10 places that we've threatened to send U.S. troops, from Greenland, the Panama Canal, Gaza, now Nigeria. But like, you don't have to worry about any of that under Trump. It's all going to be solved through economic leadership. He solved all those wars on day one anyway. And then what is it, like 8 wars in 9 months since then? You just can't name any of them, right? And you know, Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Gaza are still going on, but don't think about it too much. Just give them a Nobel, or it's woke and rigged.
And to the people that are thinking America first, as you said, this is a line of credit. And when it's borrowed on, we make money, I believe, on the interest, right? They pay back with interest.
Well, they pay back with interest, but the way to think about it is, like, maybe for your first loan, your parents co-signed for it.
Sure.
We basically co-signed, and we are getting a big fee. Yep. It's from something called the Exchange Stabilization Fund. The Exchange Stabilization Fund has never lost money.
Well, I mean, first off, it's hilarious hearing MAGA, of all people, suddenly understanding this rationale they were unable to get just a year ago when they said, who cares, America first, when we explained to them how our ally Ukraine, which we had an agreement with, that we were sending weapons to, was actually stimulating our economy. But that's just because MAGA are Russia stooges. And with this, it's actual money better spent elsewhere. Healthcare premiums are about to shoot up. Housing affordability is so bad. Trump is floating 50-year mortgages, et cetera, et cetera. And rather than actually help any of this, we're sending money to bail out failed small government principles to essentially bribe their voters to keep the far-right guy in office, in a measure that might make us a minuscule amount of profit decades down the line. Like, okay.